Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you know, we are going to be talking about self-healing. The topic for today is actually negative self-talk. Now, I want to talk about negative self-talk because it's one thing that keeps us from getting started. It keeps us from following our dreams. It keeps us from believing in ourselves. And so a lot of people think that when it comes to negative self-talk, that you're just down talking yourself or saying bad things to yourself pretty much, and just convincing yourself as to why you don't deserve something or why you shouldn't go after something or why something is not for you. And so when it comes to that, the only thing that is being used that is of you is your actual voice. And so you're telling yourself these things in your voice when actually these are actually thoughts and ideas that came from something that happened in our past. Somebody said to us that we didn't deserve something, or we weren't good enough for something, or we're just not worthy. And so when it comes to negative self-talk, you have to understand that you have to think back to those past experiences that you've been through. And when it comes to those past experiences that you've been through, you have to think about what you actually learned from those past experiences, because some of us are still harboring those ill feelings about something that somebody said to us, whether it was our parents, our friends, somebody that we were in a relationship with. So what I would like to convince people to do when it comes to negative self-talk is to assess those situations and say, okay, I've been through this and this is how I feel about it. And 9 times out of 10, how you feel about it is based on how somebody else perceived you or perceived the situation. And so the same thing comes from acceptance. Like, a lot of times we feel like somebody else won't accept us because we haven't accepted ourselves yet, or we haven't accepted the decisions that we've made yet. And so I can think of a few goals that I have in mind, like some things that I want, some things that I desire, and I've said some negative things to myself about it, as if, I don't deserve something like that, or a relationship like that, or a job like that, whatever the case may be. I can think of a few things in my mind right now where I'm like, okay, what has happened that made me feel like I don't deserve it? What has happened that made me feel like I can't achieve that? And so this morning, I want you guys to say something positive about yourself and have more hope, because I know that situations cause us to not have hope in certain things, and when your hope is gone, then you tend to not make a move. And so negative self-talk is like the biggest dream killer, because it keeps you from even getting started, or when you get started, it keeps you from even finishing that goal or that task that you had in mind. And so today I am hopeful, and I feel like I deserve the world, and that I can create that for myself. And so in doing that, I am minding my business. I know what I want, I know what I deserve, and that's what I'm going to go after, what I actually want and what I deserve. And you have to forget about the opinions of others, what your friends may think, what your parents may think, what random people around you, random people on social media may, feel a certain way about you, and they impose their opinions on you, or their beliefs or their ideas on you. And so I encourage you to make your voice louder. Just make sure that you're saying more positive things. Like, and if you're feeling bad about something that you did in your past, then you have to forgive yourself for that. And you have to forgive other people for the things that they've done to you in the past, so that you can heal, you can move forward, and you can go after what you deserve. And so I hope that you guys take this and decide to, if you decide to think of 5 positive things about yourself, or think about those goals that you really want to accomplish, make sure you write them down so you can remind yourself. One thing that I always tell my clients is that when it comes to journaling, a lot of people journal when they're in a bad mood, but you use that as a consistent tool. So every day you journal, you write how you're feeling, good days and bad days. So on your bad days, you can look back at your good days, and that'll tell you if your good days are outweighing your bad days, or if your bad days are outweighing your good days. And it'll give you motivation, and it'll give you a meter as to which direction you're actually going to go. I hope that you guys tune in again next time. Talk to you later.